In a world of remakes and remasters,
Are we playing for
what was once sacred and cool has now soured and become lame.
Red?
Gone are the days of Paz and Cowabunga. Now is the reign of slurp juice and dabs. Kids these days don't even know how bad they've got it. Now it's up to the best generation to rise to the occasion and make a show that dares to go where a lot of other nerdy shows have already gone quite a bit. That's right. They're going to talk about it a lot.
Hello. Oh no, I have an echo.
Hello
There we go. Hello, and welcome to the show. This is Best Gen, where nerds complain about nerdy things, and it's called Best Gen because most of us on the panel are from the same generation, and we happen to think that it's the best one, but not because we're better than you as people, but our movies and entertainment certainly were, and my ear itches. So strap on in and wax nostalgia. So strap on in and prepare to wax nostalgia because we reminisce upon the days of yore while simultaneously complaining about the utter filth that Hollywood keeps pooping out of its poop pipes on a daily basis. I am not at home. So I apologize for the the microphone quality. I can't even hear my own voice because I don't have monitoring anymore, and it feels weird. I feel like I have phantom limb syndrome because I'm on a laptop sitting on a bed underneath a Live, Laugh, Love poster. So I'm used to having more screens, but the show must go on. It's going to be
It's a new screen.
for real this time. This is not hyperbole. It's going to be a short show. It has to be a short show because if we go over like 30 minutes, my wife will divorce me. So
It's okay.
we are on vacation.
We'll be here for you.
I am streaming from Las Vegas, Sin City, baby. It's been a party. I wish I could tell you about the trip, but you know, it stays in Vegas. So
Doesn't even go on the internet.
no, this is the first time I've been on the internet all week. I was on like Monday, and I shot a few stories over, and then I was trying to get this junk laptop to work, and I only had time to pull up like 3 stories, so that we don't even have news this week. There's lots of news we can talk about. I'm actually at Corwin's house, so he might jump in and talk, but we were really late with what we're doing, so he's cooking dinner for all the kids, and so they'll scream if so. We might not see him. Are your people even allowed in Vegas? Bro, Mark Clark. Mormons built Las Vegas. Okay?
Founded
That's
Vegas.
what you don't know.
And then it was taken from us.
We built Vegas, the city, and then other people made the casinos. So
other people made Vegas what it is.
Yeah.
you have a question? Yeah. Hit us up. If a clown farts, does it smell funny? That's not a question. That's a joke. There's no answer.
Didn't even put a question mark at the end of it. So come on, Mark. Question mark. That's what I'm doing right now.
I literally have phantom limb syndrome. I can't see anything. I can't see how the stream's going. I just have the stream pulled up on my phone to make sure we're still live. And yeah, it's good. How are you guys doing? We got Dark Jared in the chat. in the stream, and we got Charles in the stream. I think David said he's not coming. I haven't heard from Jared. Who Anchor Mexer might show up. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a peek of Corwin in his house. I'm just hiding in his basement, and we're supposed to be playing board games. So interesting that there's a Mormon guy in Fallout New Vegas called Josh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there?
Yeah.
I haven't played New Vegas.
I'm only there for the buffets. No, I did for the first time in my life. I stepped inside a casino. I've been to Vegas actually multiple times.
Yeah.
My grandparents actually used to live just an hour, not even an hour, maybe like 30 minutes outside Vegas in an oasis called Moapa, and we would visit them every year. And it all burnt down. So it doesn't exist anymore. The place still exists, but the place that I grew up
It's
doesn't.
not the same.
Yeah. So you
I've
say
been
you
there
just,
once.
you set foot in a casino for the first time?
Yes, I went. I was inside a casino
For the very first time in your life?
yeah, because I went to go see David Copperfield.
Nice. I grew up in the wannabe Vegas, and so like I was in casinos before I could walk. So
Dang.
opposite side of that spectrum.
Jared's busy not having kids. Wow. Okay. If I don't pull up your comments tonight, guys, it's not my fault.
Got a pretty active chat today too.
I know there's a lot of people in chat.
Yeah.
Joshua Graham. He's in the DLCs. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw David Copperfield. It's not his last. So he's retiring. He will no longer be doing the shows. This year is the last time he's doing the show inside the casino. But he's going to end his entire career after this show with one final outdoor show, and his goal is he's going to make the moon disappear.
The moon?
So
is it scheduled on an eclipse or something? Or a full new moon?
Just it's just good scheduling. That's the trick.
Just on the night of the new moon, and it's like, see, no moon.
No, he's 69. I think he's 68, but super old, and I think that's a cool way to, because it's obviously a callback to making the Statue of Liberty disappear. I think that's a way to go out. That's a way to go out. It was a really fun show. I had fun. We spent way too much money on food. Actually, we had a horrible restaurant experience, and I've never paid more money for a bad experience in my life. But the show was really good. The show was good. Okay, apparently, Brando Sando. Oh, I can't even read this. It's so small on my screen right now. Someone read this.
Technically Mexican. Apparently, Brando Sando's Cosmere RPG book is filled with trigger warning statements and inclusivity statements. Might be worth checking out sometime just to see how much.
So I bought it. I bought the whole kit and caboodle, and then refunded it after I read Wind and Truth. I thought it was too late. It was too late to refund it from Kickstarter. But then they sent out an email after Trump got elected and said, because of the tariffs, there might be delays. And so I guess if you want to cancel your orders, you can, because Trump's bad. And so I was like, yep. They took out the processing fees from Kickstarter, or not Kickstarter, BackerKit, and I got a full refund. Because screw that.
I just finished Wind and Truth.
It was such a virtue. Like, even the email was an absolute virtue signal. Like you guys know, like, these tariffs aren't going to affect anything, right? Like, they were over in a week. You know, like there was no tariff war. It didn't happen. But they sent out an email saying, you guys can get refunds because we understand that people are going through a tough time. I was like, screw you. Like, I'm so. I did just get I did just get the new book though, because I ordered it a long time ago, The Isles of the Emberdark, and I've actually heard it's really good. And I do love that short story that it's not based on, but it includes.
Built around.
It is the kind of the sequel to that short story, but it also includes the short story as flashbacks.
Flashbacks, yep.
So I'll read it, and if that book's not good, I'm done. I'll probably dip my toes. You know, if this book's not good, I'm not reading. I will not read Ghost Bloods. But if it's good, I'll dip my toes into Ghost Bloods, and if that sucks, I am done with the Cosmere.
Real loss.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
So
it's fine. Yeah, I haven't had a problem with it, but
Wind in Truth, I hated it so much.
I had a few little issues with the way things went at the end, but probably not the same ones that you did. I haven't had a chance to listen to your guys' streams when you've talked about it, so I don't want to take too much time from our incredibly short show tonight.
Because we don't have time. We can argue about Wind in Truth later.
Right.
And that was my favorite series too. And it no longer is. So
yeah.
I loved Stormlight Archive. His wife was invited over to. I don't know. Wait, who are you talking about? Someone's wife. Oh, is Copperfield still performing? Yeah, this is his last year of performing. Yeah. So it was like, oh, it would be fun to see his last show. I wanted to see Penn and Teller, but Corwin had already gone to see them, so I was like, oh, fine, Copperfield's cool. Let's do that. It was a really good show. It was quite impressive. He is definitely getting old though. Like he was kind of, sometimes it was hard to hear what he was saying because he was kind of like mumbling some of his lines, because it was like, okay, I appreciate, I support the decision to retire before it gets worse. Like, this is good. Except you're a legend, living legend. You'll always be one of the best to ever live. Leave on a high. Make the moon disappear, and then make yourself disappear. Become a god. You know.
That's his final trick, because he's going to make himself disappear. Forever.
Totally should be.
It doesn't release. They've been teasing some stuff, so I still get the emails every week. Not maybe every 2 weeks. I think they send an update, and people involved in the company are leaking details. But yeah, they're also teasing details. I'm way behind. He's apparently on the crack pipe with the blind online books. I don't know.
Not sure I get what that is, but
yeah, it's still yeah. Pride Month's over. Take it down. Oh yeah, you can get the digital copies. Yeah, I think they might have sent out digital copies, but I didn't get mine because I refunded them. Give legal grief. Okay, Mark, thank you for the $1.99. I can only read like 2 comments because the screen's so small. I have to scroll up, and then it covers up the one I'm highlighting. I've got. Oh no, Mark, I'm already reading 2 series. It's not just books. You're not recommending me books. You're recommending entire series that have like 30 books in them. Okay, I finished Deathstalker. It was fantastic. And now I need to start Winter's Heart. But I put in a couple of the Enderverse novellas first, because I want to. I need to read the book that ties the 2 series together. I need to read Shadows in Flight. That's the last one left, so I might read that on the drive home. Penn and Teller. Oh, Penn was on Flight. Yeah, no, he's a Casanova. But their show's amazing. Ghost Bloods isn't the children's book. No. Stanley Tucci, not the actor.
Stanley Tucci Williams.
The Wayne Newton joke is for Vegas. Okay. Oh goodness. I need to get through Discworld as well. I'm reading that on and off. Yeah. Where? I'm in Vegas. Okay. Okay. We
I
caught up.
kidnapped him and brought him over to my dungeon of solitude.
Yes. Graph meeting Ender's parents is super good. It's I think it's just called First Impressions or something like that.
Something like that. I've got a little mini.
Also, really good is The War of Gifts, which is like a short story that takes place in Battle School. Like
that one didn't. I wasn't crazy about that one, but it's been a little while.
His parents one better. I liked the teeny novella about his parents, but like that one.
I did like seeing that. Oh yeah, he came from. There's a reason he is as smart and as good as he is.
And that one got and you get more of his parents in the Ender Shadow series because they still have to deal with Peter, and the teeny bit that you get of his parents behind the scenes is it's the best writing he's done. It's super good how they're trying to manipulate their kids and also love them at the same time and
also
try and guide them into being the best. It's
manipulate the kids that are master manipulators, and so do so without them being aware of
they lived their entire lives letting their children believe that they were idiots. So that they could guide them. They're the smartest kids on earth, right? Super good series. I'm loving the Enderverse. I only got one book left. Maybe.
One thing that have you gotten into the before
I haven't done the prequels, the Formic Wars ones.
I did the first Formic War trilogy, and I think I didn't start the second Formic War trilogy because they were still waiting on the third one to come out.
The third one still has not come out.
And it still hasn't come out, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, but that was like 6 years ago or something like that. That we've been waiting on it since like pandemic time or whatever. Like,
look, they're weird people, but their magic is amazing. Okay, and I would like to see them someday. Keep him chained to the basement. Yes, I'm. Like, you haven't seen. Look, this is the ultimate embarrassment right here. I'm under a Live, Laugh, Love poster. I need to read something. Yeah. So, Deathstalker was great. I really liked it. I have a few teeny nitpicks, but man, that was a great book. And then after I finish the Ender thing, I need to get into Winter's Heart because the Nerdporial is trying to speed through those this summer. There's a new Dresden book coming out. Yep, I've read the first one. I'll get back to that eventually.
Only like 30 of them or something. There's a bunch of Dresden books. I've read like the first dozen of them or something like that.
Okay, just be quiet. Just come in. Just don't make noise. Close the door. I have no privacy. It's okay. I think Orson Scott Card might be my favorite author now. Like the more I'm branching out into his other stuff, like I don't think he's the greatest author in the world. I think he resonates with me, and it's not just because he's Mormon, right? Like the way that he writes just connects with me, and on a very personal level. I love Orson Scott Card. One of the best moments is Ender when Graf asked Peter, "Wait, you thought your parents were mediocre? Who do you think we commissioned?" That moment is great. He basically just slaps Peter in the face. He's like, "You think your parents are stupid?
You really are the dumbest.
They're the only parents who we legally allowed to have a third kid." But in the same breath, though, he tells Peter he's smart. He's like, "Peter, like, we didn't flunk you from flight school because you were too aggressive. We exclusively recruit too aggressive children to flight school. We needed someone who is empathetic. Like we needed Ender because we could trick him. Like, you were too smart to go to battle school."
Yeah.
Okay, Fantastic Four. has the best Marvel script in years, but is wrecked by bad cast. Are you? Yeah, is it just Pedro Pascal? Because honestly, I think from what I've seen of the Human Torch, I think it's pretty good casting.
I honestly thought they all did a really great job, including Pedro. And that's the thing is, I get the over use of Pedro, but I liked him in the
bottom of the screen.
I really liked the. I thought the way he was written was done really well, and I think that Pedro performed that very I want to say adequately, but better than adequately. Not just like, oh, he did. No, he did a good job performing a character that did very, very well, I think.
So did you watch the movie?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay. So you're the only one who watched it.
So
I didn't watch it, but I watched
the title of the stream.
I was going to say, I'm just making.
I had to create the stream on Tuesday before I left. And
yeah, I almost watched it because of the title of the stream.
But I am going to watch Fantastic Four next Tuesday, so we can talk about it next week.
I can't attest to whether or not the casting was good, but I from what I'm aware of the plot, it's a horrible plot. It makes no sense.
I also really like the guy from The Bear who's playing the Thing, but I don't know if that's the great casting for the Thing. I like the actor. I've
heard the Thing and Johnny were good. I haven't heard that Pedro Pascal did a good job.
Harder to argue on the Thing because the acting part of it was there's a lot of CGI involved, and so it's not that I think that he still did a good job through all of that because there is still obviously taking cues from the actor, but it's harder to say like, oh, he did great or not. It was a smaller
voice acting and emoting with the voice. There's still a good bit. It's not as
honestly, his unique storyline, the little bit that they had of the storyline, was probably the weakest part for me. And I get why people would have really liked what they did with it, but it just didn't do anything for me. And I kind of wish that we'd either excluded it or done more with it. It just was too much like, oh, we're just going to kind of shove this in a couple spots.
Is my mic okay? Was it just that it was far away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to get a little closer to it.
Yeah.
So got it.
Yeah, we'll talk about Fantastic Four next week. I haven't seen it. We'll get into it. We'll fight. It'll be fun. Ender's Game was even worse for me. Like, it's already heroin for like smarter kids, and I was a smarter kid. I was not sporty, but I was well above my grade level in math and reading and all that stuff. And I have dyslexia, and I was reading 3 levels above my grade level. You remember standardized tests? Remember when that was a thing, when we could like measure if a school was doing good? Yeah. I miss those days. So I read Ender's Game in elementary school several times, and by the time I was in high school, I had read it about like 30 times. Mm-hmm. But it was even more a lure for me because I was also horribly bullied in school, and so I got to read a book where Ender murders his bullies.
I'm sure that was great for you.
Yeah.
I read that book so much. Okay.
You read that book so hard. Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy because I read that as I was going into adulthood.
We cannot show it on stream. It's a very good ad. Okay, I might go buy some jeans, but the world is healing. Galactus. I gotta skip over some of these comments, but we'll talk about Final Fantasy, Fantastic Four, and maybe some Final Fantasy. Sure. Okay, I did catch up. Okay, so if we're talking Foundation, I haven't seen this week's episode because I haven't had time, but I did catch up on season 3. I'm kind of intrigued. I think the show is absolutely getting better as it goes. And I'm so glad that they killed off that horrible actress. I'm kind of, as much as it is a horrible adaptation, the show's kind of interesting now. And Mobland episode 2 gets really interesting. And I'm looking forward to doing more of that. And that's basically all I watched except for Stick. Okay. Now let's talk about, this is my Stick rant.
Yeah.
I'm
Did
just.
you want to talk about Mobland at all? Because I watched a few more episodes.
I just
I
watched.
only watched episode 2.
Yeah.
We'll talk. We'll go in depth.
Okay.
I don't
okay.
have time. We don't have time to
Yeah,
talk.
yeah, got it.
He's got 5 minutes, bro.
I need to rant about Stick.
I'm curious because I've seen the first episode of Stick.
I didn't have a lot
good.
of time, so I was like,
Just wait.
This is a quick 20-minute comedy. Owen Wilson in a comedy. I don't care about golf. I could care less about golf.
Yeah.
But I like saw the trailer and I was like, oh, this is going to be one of those, feel good shows.
Yeah.
And so I put it on. First 2 episodes are fantastic. I loved them. And then the 3rd episode, man, I can't believe that they did that to Owen Wilson. Like, hijacked the entire premise of the show, to showcase a trans actor pretending to be a woman.
I'm pretty sure they actually are female from birth.
So I've done research.
Wait.
What happened is they scrubbed the internet.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I had wondered because I was looking. Yeah.
It's a man. It is a man who's pretending to be a woman. His first role was a trans person. Was a trans male to female. That's not going to be your first role if you're an ugly woman. That's like the ultimate insult, right? But she came out. She did interviews talking about it. He is trans, and then they deleted all of those emails.
So what happened? Did he date her?
No.
So if you've only seen the first episode, I mean,
it's a good.
It gets interesting.
It hijacks the whole show. It's not just like, oh, this is a character who's trans and is part of the story now. He hijacks the entire show. And he becomes the mental health advisor to the main character. They keep him around because he's the only person. She is the only person that he will listen to.
That the kid will listen to.
And his advice is horrible. It's really bad advice.
Here's a question for you, Alan. How far did you get? How much further did you get through it?
I watched episode 3 and I was like, gee, I really hope this character doesn't stay. And then episode 4, they say, hey, we're keeping this character around for the rest of the show because this is the person that can
communicate to
provide moral support to the kid. So Owen Wilson does the coaching and the tranny does the moral support.
So I'm in midway through episode 5 right now, and I think in episode 5, to me, what I was starting to tell you at the beginning of the stream, I do feel like there's a
fun of it. There's a little bit of that in 5. There's a little bit of that in 4. Like Owen Wilson pushes back and kind of makes fun of it a little bit, but then he also hires him and says, "Hey, I will pay you money to give him advice." And you're like,
so Mark Maron's character also does a lot of like
yes.
So there's a lot of that, and I think so. Honestly, especially as I'm looking,
very different. I get it. I get it's possible. Right. I haven't watched enough. I didn't want to keep watching though, but this felt very different from what they did in Murderbot, where they're clearly making fun of it.
So to me, the thing where it comes into for me is not that they're just making fun of it. I think that they're going to try to thread a needle in between there because they are. I think they're trying to show kids are idiots. And even if like they'll still end up having some accepting level of commentary in there, they're still going to say, yeah, this kid is an idiot. Like and be it the friend or
the tranny's dad is producing the show.
That could be. I could see that.
Yeah.
But so I don't know. I'm curious to see how it goes, and I might finish it just so I can kind of tell you how much it gets because it.
I loved it. I loved how it started off.
And I'll tell you, even coming from me, sometimes the lines that they had this person saying was like, "Oh, wow, you are throwing it in thick." But to me, I think that's the point is the like, they're having this character be the over the top of that, and while they'll work with them, it's like I don't know. I think that there's a little bit more room for that. I still don't. My feeling is not necessarily enough that you're going to suddenly like it, but that to me, I don't think it's like completely a wash.
I don't know. Like it just completely turned me off to the whole show.
I get that.
The other problem is even if it is tongue in cheek, it's like when that character talks, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Like the dialogue and the thing that it's
in that
character. It's a character of Gen Z and just the epitome of I don't understand anything I'm actually saying.
Yeah.
She says late stage capitalism every other sentence, and you're like, you don't even know what that is. That's not. She's insufferable.
Yeah.
And front and center, at least for those 2 episodes, and you're like, can we get back to the part where the show was a cool, surrogate dad
and all
coaching story? Can we please get back to the premise of the entire show, please?
I'll even say that the first scene with that actor, the character, whatever,
wasn't bad.
Was actually good. I liked it. I thought it was awesome. I was like, that was cool. That's awesome.
That character was good.
And then from there, it they just laid it on. So the thing to me is, so now having watched another episode or half an episode past that, instead of every line being that, I feel like it's every other line, maybe every third line that okay, wow, holy cow, you're just slapping us in the face with some very Gen Z anti anything, anti everything, and it was really, really interesting. But yeah,
this is 100% what I think it was. It was like, hey, let's do this cool show. Let's slap Owen Wilson in it, and then let's.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see where it goes.
Bearded's gonna keep watching. I'm done, and he's gonna give us updates. But I don't know if I trust his opinion that much.
Yeah, right?
I might watch it just to get an opinion, just to get introduced to this character, because I have no idea what he looks like, what he sounds like, what he's saying.
Whiplash of oh, this is a cool this is a cool new show, and then completely disappointed. Sure, watch Stick.
I do think though that there is a lot of the oh look, it's going to be this hey, this old guy, older guy that had his prime years and he's past it and he messed up or whatever, coaching this young kid that needs the help, and then the kid just is done with him in the end of episode 3 or end of episode 2 or whatever.
I also didn't love their fallout though. It was one sentence, and you're like, but he's been talking to him that same way kind of this whole time. It just the one thing he said, you're not living up to your potential, and it was true.
You gotta get your head in the game.
Spazzing out. And he didn't even say it in a rude way.
He
was nice. He was like, dude, come on, get your head in the game.
Yeah,
he was it wasn't like him being an abusive coach, but I get they're trying to his dad was abusive. And,
it made it so he's a lot more sensitive to it. Is the idea? Yeah,
so
but
I think they could have handled his crash out much better, and I don't I obviously do not like the way that was resolved.
I agree that they could have done it a little bit better. I think that what was I was going to say? Just that what it's trying to show is that kids are really idiots, because normally you have you get he gets a chance to come in and be like, look, I'm sorry, and have your usual resolution. And no, teenagers are going to take it to the nth degree in a just ridiculous way.
Right.
And
but you also need to make it watchable.
It's frustrating. It is so frustrating, because you're just all right, but he's just being a teenager. I
get that argument, but it's also the cuties argument, right? It's okay, but I don't want to watch that,
Yeah. So I get that.
It's a criticism of that thing, but you're also doing that thing.
It happens a lot with satire when the people become what they're satiring.
Yeah,
it's just not good.
I think with that storyline, I think it just I don't know. It's almost too real, and you want some realism in your entertainment, but you also want to be able to be entertained and not too frustrated by what you're watching to be able to get through it. You get that in real life with a teenager. I guess I assume I don't have any teenagers myself or anything like that. But you get that in real life. You don't necessarily need to see that dragged out in the way that it would be real life in your entertainment. You want to just like, oh yeah, that happened, and see how they resolved it, so that you could try to.
He wasn't even getting yelled at. It's that his he quit golf because his dad was abusive in the way that he coached him, and then
smells like nerd in here.
Yeah, it smells like teen Corwin.
Is that because Corwin just walked in?
Hey, Corwin.
Hey,
Jared,
the bearded Jared. Well, I guess the other one has a beard too. Dang it!
All right, he can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Corwin is real. He's not a figment of our imagination.
He's not your girlfriend that lives in Canada or Vegas. Sorry, Vegas.
But we're using this opportunity to announce a new segment on the channel called I haven't decided what it's called yet, but it's probably going to be something like I'm a fat boy and I need to be better.
So I'm going to hold this nerd accountable, and YouTube and you guys can hold him accountable. And every week we're going to do it, and it's going to be tracking Alan's progress, what he's eating, how to work out, what supplement he needs to take, and we're going to get this. We're going to get this.
He made me go to the gym on my vacation, and now I can't move.
Yeah, I made you go to the gym on your vacation.
My arms are so sore.
Good on you, Corwin, and good on you, Alan.
We used to go to the gym together, and I've let myself go, and so we're gonna talk about health stuff and maybe do live stream. It won't be on a set day because.
Live stream your gym sessions.
It'll be like questions. So
do vlogs.
Questions like I don't have questions like, "Hey, this didn't feel good," or "That didn't feel good," or "I ate this," or "I wanted this."
Yeah, we're rebranding. It's going to be a exclusive Dude Bro channel from now on. We're only talking supplements and sex appeal.
Technically, Dude Bro. I like it.
Yeah. That's it.
So yeah,
I'm getting healthy. Yay! I've been, hey, it's not. Corwin didn't just bully me into this though. I haven't had sugar in like 3 months.
Well, and we know what you doing to your bullies. So
he came down to start.
That's not what we did. No, I just wanted to hit the slots. You're supposed to stay in Vegas, Corwin.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.
See ya.
See ya, Corwin.
Okay. Corwin.
That's my alarm bell to wrap this up because we need to eat tacos. So
go eat some tacos, and then work out some more to make up for it.
Oh, hold on! But we got the angry Mexican in the house.
Hey!
For 10 minutes.
Maybe. We think he's here.
Did we do a drive-through wedding? No, I'm in his guest room.
Hey, I got married in Nevada. I went to the what was it called? The place at midnight to get our license. Yeah.
Wait, no, this is actually pretty great. He's the Luke Rakowski to the quartering.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Just walk 7 miles at night. Yeah, no. I'm gonna be completely redoing my diet, and I don't want to. I want to see my kids grow up, so I'm gonna be doing healthy stuff. That's
the right choice.
We'll still talk about nerdy crap, babes.
Yeah.
Baby. I meant to say baby, and then I stuttered halfway into it, and so it came out sexy, and I kind of liked it. Maybe everyone has like a name for their fans. You guys could be my babes. Instead of my tech mexers, I could just call you babes. I could be Chudigatwa and just call you babes.
That's very gay.
It's tempting.
All right, Mexa, this has to be a super short show because I'm on vacation and my wife's gonna kill me. But it's great to talk to you. Let's we'll wrap up in like 10 minutes, and
we'll have
a longer show next week.
We can go viral if we just wait until your wife comes in and strangles you, and I mean that would be. That'd go pretty viral.
Not a bad idea.
How's it going, man?
I'm doing good. I was cleaning my house. I was thinking of going out by myself to a karaoke bar, but then I realized that I live in a pueblo and I'm probably gonna get either shot or kidnapped, and all that stuff. So I'd rather just stay at home. Yeah, I'm going to try to go to church tomorrow, but if they actually kick me out of the church,
I don't
thank
know.
you.
Oh, we lost you, Mexa. You're tech. Alan, you're muted. You muted yourself.
Is it the same group that already tried to kick you out?
They kicked me out already. Like they haven't. Like they were like, "We're gonna call you. Don't call us." That type of shit, and they never did.
It's not you. It's me. It's
Yeah, they never contact me again.
Don't call us. We'll call you.
Okay, every time you give me a new book suggestion, I'll call you Babes. How about that, Mark Clark? Thanks for the one that
But yeah, I try to confess my sins and
confess your. I'm telling you, man.
William, check out last week's stream. I think was it last week or the week before you talked about it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Christians. I mean, in Mexico.
Yeah.
Well, they are snobby. That's the right word, I think. They're very snobby.
How did he get kicked out of church?
That's what I was saying. Go back a week.
Okay. It's a pretty funny story.
It's long story short. Okay. I just find God. I just found Jesus. I surrounded myself to God and all that. But I also have, borderline. So I'm very intense person. I'm very passionate. That's the word that I use. Most people that say that I'm crazy, I'm loco. But so I was telling my youth pastor, just call it like that. The youth people that are the ones that are organizing the youth group for the church. I told them, hey, I want to baptize because I was pretty fucked up. I thought that I was the Mexican Adolfo. I cannot say the name of the guy, because of YouTube. But the guy with the mustache.
We'll talk about him all day.
And I thought that I was the Antichrist.
Yeah. Okay. You said
I
you
thought that I was the Antichrist.
You thought you were the Antichrist.
I mean, not that I was I thought that I was training to be the Antichrist. So I was reading a lot of stupid stuff, a lot of crazy books to summon demons. So I told them that, and that's how I got kicked out of church.
Yeah,
interesting.
So naturally, someone seeking, wanting to repent and fix that, you kick them out of church. Sure, go for that.
The thing is that I told the guy because he told me the last thing he told me was, oh, it's very nice that you are you are hungry of knowing Jesus. And I was like, no, I don't feel hunger of knowing him. I feel call to obedience, literally I feel the call to obedience, and I feel like if I obey what Jesus and what God tries to tell me and what I'm supposed to do, God, life is better. And that's how it has been for me. Everything that I start obeying God or Jesus or whatever is calling me on my head and it's telling me, oh, you have to be better, you have to move more, you have to do exercise, don't be afraid of a lot of stuff, relieve your trauma, relearn from it. The pain is beautiful. The pain for change, not the pain that is to destroy you, not a freaking accident or something like that. But yeah, so I told him that, and that's okay, we'll call you. Don't call us, we'll call you. And I was like, okay.
Hey,
it's been 2 weeks, so I never received the call.
I'm telling you, if you go to the Mormons, they'll never kick you out. In fact, even if you try and leave, they won't let you. Because we're a cult.
They will find you.
Even if you quit, if you leave the church 10 years later, we'll still send missionaries. Like, hey, how come we haven't seen you? How come we haven't seen you at the church?
What's the funny
missionaries
thing
will get you.
I used to say that the United States government can never find it in Mexico, but the Mormons can. The Mormons definitely, and they have a lot of people here. Like every type of step out. I mean, like I said, you have like cute American woman, but it's just that I have something for American, white woman, like Irish type of stuff. I don't know, man. But yeah, so now I'm using my force for good,
Good,
and I'm
man.
trying to
I'm
prepare
happy for
to
you.
hunt demons. That is my new goal in life, to hunt down demons, like metaphorically,
Right.
metaphysically, and a little bit for real, physically. I'm gonna be the Van Helsing.
Supernatural.
Yeah.
The Winchester boys.
Uh,
That's
more like
Didn't one of them
metaphysical.
like date a demon in one of those episodes though?
Probably.
In the first season, there was a demon girl that maybe wasn't a girl. There was
I
a
did date
girl
a
possessed
girl.
by a demon that kind of flirted with him before it was revealed that she was a demon.
It got real weird later on, and they did a couple weird things earlier. But
I'm
they did
still
weird.
watching the earlier seasons.
The first 5 seasons are really all you need. I liked a lot of stuff in the last few seasons, but the first 5 seasons all you need.
I have heard that one of them turns gay for an angel.
Yeah, that's more the fan people doing their fan stuff.
Maybe that might be.
Yeah, mostly.
That's the circle of life, William.
Mhm.
That's the circle of life. Na, 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 na. We all love Latina.
I tried to find a Latina to marry, but I found my wife instead. So
No, you were not looking for a Latina. You were looking for a Mexican. That's not the same.
hey, she speaks Spanish, so that
Si
was.
por lo menos habla español, está bien, pero
Anyway, all right, we're gonna have to wrap it up because I gotta go spend time with family. I'm on vacation.
Yeah, but it was nice to see you guys.
I'm coming home tomorrow, so don't rob my house, internet. Okay.
Give me an advice, guys.
Tonight, not tomorrow.
Yeah. What, Mexa?
Yeah, give me an advice. Should I go out tonight or should I just stay at home?
You were gonna go to a karaoke bar?
I just feel like I'm doing so much stuff and I'm always getting better and I don't know when to stop and I always want to do more and more and more and more and more and more and more because I'm hungry for life. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. I want to show off sometime.
Yeah. You got those guitars behind you there. Like, play some good music and do that, and then see where it takes you. If it still feels like you got to go out, then maybe. But
that's actually a smart idea.
Mark Clark says no because karaoke is horrid. So.
You're right. I hate listening
Depends on how well you can sing.
I hate listening to other people sing. I just like listening to myself sing.
You have a good voice. I like you so.
So maybe I just stay at home and I go to church tomorrow.
Especially for Mexican. like most Mexicans can't sing, but you actually have a good voice.
To be honest, that's true.
That's the cream. That's the top.
Yeah, because English is way harder to sing. But yeah, like go and spend time with your family. I'm going to then keep cleaning.
Okay, next week though, more Mobland, more Foundation, and I will have watched Fantastic Four, and we can fight about that.
I want to watch
that. On how many Mobland you watch? Because I'll watch it along with you too.
I've seen a couple episodes.
That's where I'm at too.
But I think Jared's done with it.
Maybe I go to the movies actually. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good one.
You too.
You too, Maxa.
Take care. God bless you.
There's a few people. The problem is.
I can do it. I actually get a lot of money with that.
They'll do it on the bus. Like they'll jump on the bus, sing a song, and then ask.
I hate that.
Tips. Yeah.
Nobody does that anymore. Actually, you get shot for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to do it as missionaries.
They used to.
We get up and say, "Hey, if you guys want to know about Jesus, take one of our cards."
It was very normal until like 2016, when everyone was just so violent. And I was like, "No, shut the hell up! Like, we don't want to listen to your."
I wonder, because what part of Mexico were you in, Alan?
In Puebla.
Jalisco.
In Jalisco.
You were in Jalisco. I'm in Puebla. But I can do that I can go and sing in the street for singles. I have done that, but it's like, again, I'm gonna get robbed. Like I'm gonna get robbed. I'm gonna get shot.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to.
I can do that on the church, but I'm not
Sometimes
going to be singing like.
They'll do tricks like at the stoplights. They'll come out.
Oh, I didn't told you guys.
Juggle, or they'll try and wash your windows and.
I didn't told you guys.
Sell flowers.
I've been writing songs about God and Christ and all that. They are very good songs, the best songs that you have ever heard for like Christ and all that.
Yeah.
And God.
Yeah.
But then they kicked me out of the church after I showed them the songs. Like I showed them my dedication. And I was like, bro,
get them all produced up and put them on the channel.
Yeah. I'm gonna create another channel that is going to be called Holy Guacamole, I think. Yeah.
Guacamole. I love that.
I like it.
But I still have to work on that. Maybe tomorrow is Sunday. I don't have to go to church and I do that. Okay.
There you go.
I mean, I'm probably going to not be able to get into the church and kick out.
William is trying to learn Spanish. Can I pay Mexa like $20 an hour to practice with him?
Yeah, bro. I need money.
Absolutely. He would definitely do
I need to eat, bro. I will give you as much hours as you need me to. That sounded weird. I'm cheap. Another cheap.
That's actually a pretty good way to learn Spanish, and from someone like Mexa, his English is so good. Really good. He'd be able to explain to you what you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks for the idea. I was not thinking. I was just going to tell you.
Don't hit him. Just talk to him. You don't have to hit him.
Now you don't need to go to karaoke. You can busk from home.
Yeah.
You can play your guitar at home and speak Spanish. But busk. That's busker. That's the name for people who.
Bro, I'm clean. I haven't busted nothing like.
No, not busting. Busk. Okay. Busk.
I'm clean, bro. Like I'm reformed, you know.
Busking.
Oh my goodness! I was not expecting
This is your
that.
English lesson. This is your English lesson for today. It's called.
Yeah, hit me on Discord, bro.
To busk is to
or you
play
can also. You can also comment on my new video. Please comment on my new video, guys. You don't have to watch it; just comment on it because I need views because of YouTube. You know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. See you guys.
Okay. Yeah. See ya. They did announce. They announced. Terry Gilliam's not Terry Gilliam's. Gilligan.
Terry Gilligan.
I got it mixed up with the Monty Python guy. Vince Gilligan's new TV show for Apple.
Oh, I did hear. What is it?
It's called Pluribus from E Pluribus Unum. Many. It's going to be like a sci-fi. The plot sounds like Brave New World. It's like everyone's addicted to a drug that makes you happy, and Rhea Seehorn is trying to like overthrow that.
It's Vince Gilligan. He makes some pretty gold stuff. So
I will eat anything Vince Gilligan.
And that chick, he's supposed to star that chick from Better Call Saul. I love that woman.
Rhea Seehorn. They had a little teaser, and it's just like a random lady like licking donuts and leaving them out on a table and saying like, "Please help yourselves." And you're like, I don't know what this is, but I'm looking forward to it. All right, we'll see you guys next week. I gotta go. It's been a blast. Love you lots. Anything else to plug other than your video? Go watch Max's video, comment on it, and learn Spanish, learn English, and don't watch Stick. Bye.
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 And now it is time to say goodbye.
We had a great conversation.
It's been fun. But all good things must come to an end, and the goodest ending I can think of is...
right now, this moment, this night.
So I guess we just say goodbye.
So, goodbye.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day. But come back next week for more outrageous bloopers.
This is the end.
Well, there's only one thing left to do.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
subscribe to the channel and you can join us along for the ride. And if you pay me, I'll try to be more entertaining. So please consider joining Patreon and getting your name in the credits with pride.
I'd buy that for $1.